Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some new Hostess Bouncers. We have the Glazed Twinkies. These are glazed chocolate ding-dongs.
And these are the cinnamon Donettes.
These were $5.99 a box at Kroger. And for $5.99, you get 5 packs in this box. It does have a tab. There we go.
A tab that worked.
A tab that worked, yes. And then you have to just struggle
rip
with
it
this
out.
Okay. So
what was the point of the tab? You rip
this is how the packages look.
Do you think they're bouncers because they're balls you can bounce on the ground?
No, I don't think you're supposed to try to bounce them. Now, will some kids try probably because they're called bouncers, but I, as an adult, will not be doing that. It says Glazed Twinkies mini cakes baked with real vanilla, no high fructose corn syrup. 3 pieces are 170 calories. So all 3 of these are 170 calories.
They look nice.
They do look nice, and I tell you, they look they look different than a Twinkie because they do have a glaze on them. You can clearly see the coating on them.
It's like a Twinkie, they stick to the bottom.
That's better than a Twinkie, though.
Mm-hmm.
Much better. It's because of the glaze.
It still does have that chewy like texture.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of the taste, but the glaze really takes over the taste.
All Twinkies need to have that glaze.
I agree.
That would fix them. Really. That, well,
Those are good.
I've said in videos previously, I said the best Twinkies are the coated Twinkies. So that makes sense that is so good.
Very sweet.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. It is super, super sweet. So it is like you are eating a little donut. The texture and everything would remind you of eating a donut.
Now, back when we first started dieting, remember they had the little cakes?
Yes.
These remind me of that. Just the packaging and stuff reminds me of those little cakes we used to eat.
I don't think they sell those anymore.
I don't think that no, they don't. But
Well,
I'm just saying, these remind me of those cakes. They were more like little mini like cupcake looking things.
Well,
but
I remember very specifically, they had the little cinnamon crumb cakes.
yeah, they did.
Because I remember buying those. Back when we started watching our calories, it was around 2007. And it was a big time for the 100-calorie snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So you would go down the cookie, cracker aisle, all that in Walmart, and you would see this whole section of 100-calorie snacks. And so
Savory, sweet. I mean,
oh yeah. And during that time, they came out with these little mini cakes, what Kevin's talking about. And I very specifically remember buying the crumb cakes, but they did come on a little piece of paper like this.
In a little wrapper.
And we bought them because we were not eating out at all. We were not eating anything bad at all. And so that was literally our dessert.
Which I guess technically was bad because it was just like a sweet dessert, but it was low calorie.
Oh, who cares? We were watching calories.
That
was the only thing we looked at was calories.
Right.
So that's what mattered to us. So glazed chocolate ding-dongs, mini cakes baked with real cocoa, no artificial flavors or colors, no high fructose corn syrup. These are 160 calories for all 3. So see, this would fit in line. If you're watching calories, this is, to me, perfect dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It's so soft.
Very soft, very airy, fluffy. My only complaint about it is it does have that darker chocolate, like flavor of cake. So it is a little dark, kind of like a devil's food cake. Mm-hmm. So it has a little bitterness for me.
If you've ever had one of the Hostess cakes, well, the Ding Dong.
Ho-hos, Ding Dongs, chocolate cupcakes, they're all basically the same.
But that's so fresh.
That one's very fluffy compared to those.
And
I love the coating.
Fresh. I do love the coating too. Mm-hmm. Once again, very, very, very sweet. Mm-hmm. I would eat either one of these.
If you like the chocolate cakes that Hostess does already, then try these out because I think you'll really. I like these better than any of the other chocolate cakes.
Yes, I do too.
They still have that bitterness though, so I wouldn't choose those over something else. But
I absolutely like them, and I love it that they're just so very fresh.
yeah, the texture's wonderful.
Okay, now these are cinnamon donuts.
Okay, let's see if these got that greasy feel in your mouth.
Now, why would you think these would and those didn't?
Because Donettes typically have that.
Because they're mimicking these after donuts.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I'm saying that.
Okay. Mini cake donuts baked with real cinnamon, no artificial flavors or colors, no high fructose corn syrup. Now, these are the highest calorie ones. So we went 170, 160. We jumped significantly up to 200.
Oh, well.
Yeah, 200 for 3. Wonder why. Wonder if they had to add more sweetness to it because it's cinnamon. Thank you.
They really do stick to the packaging. Much denser. And they do have a little filling to them. I don't know what the filling is. Doesn't say, does it?
That is so good.
It doesn't leave that greasy feel in your mouth, which a lot of the donuts do.
I'll tell you what it tastes like to me. It tastes like you've baked cinnamon rolls, and that frosting that you put over the top, all that goo, that's what it tastes like, is cinnamon goo. And it's delicious.
It is very good.
The middle part, the creamy part, I don't know if it was supposed to have cinnamon in it or not. I'm assuming it was, but the whole thing has a cinnamon, you're not going to miss that cinnamon flavor.
But it's not overwhelmingly like strong. No, it's not too strong.
No, because it's so sweet. It's more, it's a very, this is a little denser.
A lot denser.
But I love the texture.
It's a lot denser, I think.
The chocolate one was light and fluffy and airy. This one is not like that, but I love that mouthfeel of it.
Yeah. The chocolate one was really airy and fluffy. The donut is more dense and dense cake-like. The Twinkie was more chewy.
Yeah.
So texture-wise,
they all have very
different.
distinct. Yes.
And they're all different flavors. So if I were to buy one again, my personal preference would be the Twinkies.
If you're not going by calories, if you're only going by flavor.
Yeah, just flavor.
Oh, well.
Flavor only. I'm picking the Twinkie one because I like that flavor. I really like the chocolate one, but I don't like that little bitter aftertaste, so I wouldn't choose that one.
I'm gonna pick the cinnamon. Of
It's
course,
really
the
good.
highest calorie one.
No, I do like the cinnamon.
But I really love the texture and the flavor and everything. And I would probably go the opposite of you. I'll probably go cinnamon and then chocolate and then Twinkie. But I'm not voting on the Twinkie last because I don't like it. I genuinely do like the Twinkie, but somebody has to come in last. I think you're going to be happy with any of these 3. I really do.
And if you got kids, you're buying snack cakes for them for the afternoon to hold them over or something. This would be really good.
Yes, it is. It's perfect. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.